Good evening. Uh, my name is Daniel Young, and I'm filming a lot later than normal. But I'm the owner and founder of Adaptive Perspective and the Adaptive Perspective social media platforms. And I'm looking at not a financial meme today. I'm actually looking at an email I got about an update on the Paramount Global company. Um, So I guess before I get any further, this is an unedited video. Who knows what you'll hear in the background as I film these in my house. I am not a financial advisor. I am a financial strategist, and I don't speak like the herd. I walk in pretty limited company, and sometimes I walk alone. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I like strategy, especially like logistical targeted strategy. And even though I'm not looking at a meme today, that strategy still applies. We're looking at leadership today, especially good leadership and bad leadership, really differentiating between the two. So normally I operate off my Pinterest page. Today I'm going to operate off my email, and I'm going to keep this pretty short. So let me share my screen and you'll see part of my email. But in this email, it talks about, and you can pause it and read it. But what I'm looking at is this highlighted section right here. I'll redo it in blue. So read it, like pause this and read it. And I'm going to read it right now. So the guy who dropped out, Bronfman, he says, it was a privilege to have the opportunity to participate. We continue to believe that Paramount is an extraordinary company with an unrivaled collection of marquee brands, assets, and people. And that alone should tell you that that guy, as much as he's worth, as much as his company has acquired, is not the guy that you want leading your company. Because most people, most people articulate from what Simon Sinek would call from the outside of the golden circle in. They start with the most unimportant thing that they start with what as they define their overall focus of what's important, they start from the outside in. But when they talk about it, so like I pick on school districts. School districts talk about um, everything they offer. We have all of the, we have all these amazing students who do all these amazing things because we offer all of these amazing programs. Wouldn't you like your kid to come here? But when they articulate that message to someone else, how you order those characteristics also matter. So in a statement, I find it extremely interesting that he would list people last. Leadership values people and it values your employees before your customers. And it values your employees before everything else the company could bring to you. Leadership is supposed to support employees so that they can go do those amazing things and interact with customers. And in that interaction, it boosts your brand name because people want to shop. If you're supporting your employees and they're representing your brand, people want that brand because they get the experience. That's the whole Chick-fil-A thing. Like you could say, hey, thanks, or, hope your day sucks, even to a Chick-fil-A person, and they'll say, you know, thank you, have a nice day, or whatever it is they say. It's they all say the same line and they say it with a happy face. You could yell at them and they'll still give you the same line with the same happy face. It's not just thank you, it's hey, thank you, we appreciate it. And they mean it. So if you're starting your if you're starting your list with the brand and the assets, like how much the company's worth, and you're putting people last, you're not the leader that they need because you're not going to value those people when you reorganize the company. But if you really value people and the amazing people they have working there, you'll put those people as a priority over the other stuff, knowing that if you prioritize those people financially, but just support you, like everything, the financial support, the emotional, all of that stuff during the transition, if you support your people, the other stuff will take care of itself. Support your people, keep them hired, right? Invest into the brands and know that the assets will grow because you put your people first. But when you put your people last, the other stuff will turn to shit. So that's really all I got. So, super short video, but a really important video. It's there are a lot of people. There are a lot of there are a lot of big name business leaders who are leaders in title only. They own companies, they're worth a lot of money, but it doesn't mean they understand the structure of things. The the people who prioritize people over profits and brand names and assets, those are the guys that you want to work for because they want to see you grow and they want to see you level up and mature, and they want initiative, and they want somebody who's going to invest in the company, but they also want to feel loved by the company. Those are the people you want to work for. Somebody who's going to prioritize you last, or in other words, not make you a priority, isn't worth your time. It might seem like the best job in the world, but you're going to get treated like crap. And nobody wants that. And I get that it's not a general financial meme review, but it is heavily entrenched in finances, both on the individual side and on the business side. And which business model you work for makes a huge, significant difference in your performance at work, but also just your overall well-being. Find a place where people want to support you and help you grow. I mean, yeah, big things happen like giant mistakes. Those are meetings that are going to be important. But find somebody who wants to help you process through that and not somebody who's just going to kick you to the curb because you messed up one time. Find somebody who really does get and want to help people and help their employees, knowing that if they help their employees, they'll change company culture and the other stuff will follow. But if your boss continually puts other things in front of his employees or her employees, it's not going to be a great work environment. So just remember, as you go about life, you're the person tasked with living your life, right? You're the captain of your ship. Steer it where it needs to go and avoid the stuff where you don't need to be, right? If you see those companies that do not prioritize their employees, that's a giant red flag. Like that's a burning port of call that you just need to keep sailing past. It could be the most amazing, lucrative job, and you will be super unhappy. Just keep sailing to that next job that actually wants you and values you. Financially, emotionally, that's a huge thing for you. That's a huge thing for you. So, whatever you have for the week, I hope it goes well. It's Labor Day weekend. I hope you get a little bit longer break than normal. And I will catch y'all on another video. Bye bye.